Hello, everybody. I'm going to wait until they share me out, but in the meantime, I'm going to get myself ready. Hopefully, Facebook cooperates.
Facebook always cooperates.
No,
Hi,
it
everybody.
does not.
Facebook is the greatest invention of mankind.
It does not always cooperate. Okay, so let's get it over here. This will give me some time.
Well, that's odd. You are live. Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa, how are you? We're expecting some storms, so I'm hoping they don't hit.
Yeah, let's hit after we're done.
Probably could have turned this a little bit, but
Okay.
it
You
is
want me to
what it
try it?
is.
You want me to try
Hi,
it?
Faith. How are you? How's Sam?
Hello, Faith.
How's Sam doing? I'm just waiting for them to share me out, and then I should be okay. But we are in the Wild Honey Create a Scene vignette event today, and that's what I am going to do. I'm going to raise it up a little bit. Okay, that's good. Is it okay on your end, Lisa and Faith? You're leaving tomorrow? Safe travels, my friend. Okay, so it is time. I found this box because if anybody knows or has watched myself and when Ken's on with me, we love to go and do yard sales, auctions, estate sales, all that good stuff. And I found this for a couple dollars and I thought, oh, I know I can do something with it. And I am. So what I'm going to do is I already stuck some, because I want to fill this up. So I already stuck some shipping paper. And this is, oh, I can't think what you call it. Like burlap, but it has a plastic kind of coat on it. So it helps to keep it nice and stiff. And I'm shoving that in here because we are going to be stacking some stuff in here. But first, I am going to put, you can tell me if you can guess what I'm doing, what kind of vignette.
Hi, Tina.
This on there. Well, good luck at the Mayo Clinic, Faith. Have to take my glasses off so I can see. So I'm going to take a little bit of the Mod Podge and put it on here.
It's not Mod Podge?
Mod Podge. I always want to say Mod Podge, but I've been trying very hard to make sure I don't do that. I don't know why. I guess it's just one of those things where, you say Podge and Modge goes with it. Mod goes with it. I don't know.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi, Sandy. So I'm getting some on here, and then I'm going to place it on my box. And I don't know why. Maybe some of you all also, but for some reason, whenever I'm in an event, I always get nervous, and I don't know why, but I do. Welcome, Laugh, Love, and Create. And after me is Lace and Rustic Charm with Amanda. All right. I do like to use my little Teflon sheet to go over here. Oops, I got paint on there and didn't even know it, y'all. Well, that'll have to be cleaned off. But I like to use that. And if I need to add a little more Mod Podge, then we can still do it. So I don't know if you've been able to watch everybody, but if you haven't, you need to go back and watch some of the replays because there's been a lot of cool vignettes on here. I think so anyway. I think everybody's done a really good job. I'm going to stick that off to the side for over here because we will be using it again. So here's what I have so far. Hi, Lori. Now, I do want to make a little invitation because that's going to go into my box also. So I am going to use a little more of the Mod Podge. I don't know if I got enough on here. No, I don't. I figured get the Mod Podge out of the way. Then I can just get it off my table. So how has everybody been? Have you been watching everybody? I know I've been trying to watch everybody. We've had some high winds here. We're expected to get some storm. So I'm hoping it holds off because I do not want it. I'm over all the, well, that didn't quite go center, but it is what it is. Thanks, Sandy. I actually go on to one of those, like, what are they, like an AI app, and created it myself. And then I asked my handy dandy partner here to print them off for me. So this I'm doing, and then we can put this off on the side until we get the rest done. So I thought I had it lined up, but it's slightly off. Oops. All right, we're going to stick that there. Now, well, I say that as it falls. Now I'm going to use, this is Heirloom Traditions All-in-One paint, and it's the Wedgwood. And I have a little teapot and a little creamer that we are going to paint. Yeah, it's supposed to storm here too. Well, I say we are, but it's giving me a little fit opening. But I found if you can get something underneath some of these caps, it pops the air suction, and then you can open them. So let's hope.
So when I
work.
heard Michelle was in this project, I had to understand what a vignette was because I knew it was a French word, and I knew it had something to do with the middle part of that word, meaning a vine.
We may be choosing a different color.
Crafting vignette is
All right, I was
somewhat
getting under
different. You want me to get it off?
James calls it a vinaigrette. So every time somebody says a vignette, that's exactly what I think, vinaigrette. Of course, I like vinaigrette too. Thanks, Donna.
So it says it provides a decorative.
Oh my goodness.
A decorative implement that enhances the overall project.
Now I'm bound and determined to get this thing open.
You want me to get it open?
It's popping up. I just don't know why it's not coming off. Maybe it got glued. Y'all, I know somebody was saying how they were buffering in that. There's been a couple times. One time we were in an event and Ken was on.
I can't get it.
Ken was on, and the whole thing kind of shut down. So I came in here because he was doing it all by himself, and I came in here and I turned my phone on and stood in front of him holding the phone the whole time.
Did you get it?
Yeah. And then one time,
I loosened it for you.
So it happens. It does. It happens. One time I was on and everything went, but I was able to get one of my other electronics, my phone, and flipped it around, and I said, y'all, I can't see comments. I'm hoping you're all here. I'm going to keep going like you are and talking like you're here. And I will answer anything after the fact, but you know, when the storms or the internet plays, you never know what you're going to get handed.
Hi, Laura. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Linda.
I'm missing people.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi, Judy. Hi, Linda. And if I missed anybody else, I'm sorry. Hello. But yeah, it's like you never know with, you know, storms and stuff what's going to happen. So this is the Wedgwood. I think it's real pretty. blue color.
Hello, Amanda.
I'm not seeing comments.
Oh no. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh no. I gotcha. Here, you can just look at my phone.
So, has everybody been able to watch most everyone today? There's one spot on here I want it to be totally covered.
We've been watching it most of the day.
I have. Ken's done a few errands here and there. He asked me to go, but
Actually ran over to estate sale for a few minutes.
I did not go. Hey, Amanda, now I'm getting him. Hi, Mickey. She said, hello, Ken.
Hi, Mickey.
I didn't go, and that's one of my favorite things to do, but I don't know what happened last night. In fact, I was sitting down here and Ken turned me on, but I'm having problems with my left leg, so it was like I could, try to raise it to get in bed or sit, and all that was giving me grief. So he said, you sure you don't want to go? I said, yeah, not going. Thanks for sharing, Judy. I tried. I get that with birthdays and celebrations, it's hard. Family comes first. I get it. I still feel like I'm missed a little spot, so I'm being a little picky, y'all.
Looks fine.
But we got time, so.
How much time do you have?
7:45.
And what is this event, honey?
Wild honey creates a scene vignette event. So I know sometimes some don't do this part, but I like to make it all look.
Karen would make you.
Huh?
Karen would
Oh,
make
Karen. Karen always says, did you do the edges? Oops.
Color the edges.
Most of the time I do the edges, but some woods I like the edges. You've watched everybody stuff? I've watched everybody too. Sometimes I was having problems with comments where it wouldn't let me either comment or it would like the comments would freeze on me, but anybody knows me too. For you probably wouldn't know this on here because I have to talk, but in person I talk, but I'm not. Ken's more outgoing, I guess. He's never met a stranger. I'll talk to people, but sometimes I'm a little shy, believe it or not. Thanks, Devonna. I appreciate that. But I think this is a fun event. And I was one of those that I'm like, okay, now what do I want to do? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? And I said, okay, you just need to pick and settle on something. Okay, so we got that. I'm going to move that up a little more so y'all can see. Again, for those that are just hopping on, this is the Heirloom Tradition all-in-one paint, and it's Wedgwood.
What brand is it?
Wedgwood. I mean, Heirloom Tradition. The color's Wedgwood. Hi, Stephanie.
Is that Nut and Perfect?
Yes, that's Nut and Perfect.
Hi, Stephanie.
And it's true. I mean, I like her name because in crafting, nothing is perfect. It's all original, so it can have some flaws. And that's what makes it nice and unique.
It would be boring if it was perfect.
Yeah, if everything was perfect and everything was the same, it would be boring. I think, anyway. Trying to get that handle down there. Oh, yeah. Hi, Peggy. Did I miss you? I'm sorry.
I do like that color blue also.
I do too. The unfortunate thing is if you want it from there, you have to buy the mixture because they don't mix it up anymore and you have to mix it yourself. But they will give you the mixture, I mean, the recipe for it. And it's not hard to do. But I think this is a real pretty color, and I thought for having something kind of.
What's the difference in using a sponge versus using a brush?
For me, I like to use the sponge, the daubers, whatever you want to call these little things, because I like the way it covers, and I like the way it kind of adds a little bit of a texture effect to it. Where with some of your brushes, I feel like it takes a little longer to cover. You might have to do a couple coats. And depending on some of your brushes leave like little brush strokes if you're not careful. Well, we're going to dry this so I don't get. Mickey's created my vacay is Gatlinburg in September. Can't wait to. Right? Can't wait to see everybody in Gatlinburg. I love Gatlinburg. And actually, September and October is the best time, I think, because you have more chances of seeing the wildlife. The one time we went down there, they didn't believe me where we had rented the cabin from when we were going by there. They had pumpkins by their sign, and there was a bear there just eating up all the pumpkins and tearing it apart and that.
Michelle
And they didn't believe me.
Nobody else
I said, okay, go back and look. You can look at the pumpkins. You can see where the bear was at. It is going to be fun. And then the next time we went down for my birthday, and we saw all kinds of bears. And we saw all kinds of rangers telling people, quit following them.
Back off.
I don't understand why people want to follow them, but
there's times.
I mean, everybody likes a good picture, but I don't want a bear coming after me. And oh, what's the one restaurant down there that it's a little restaurant that we went to? I have it in my phone, but they had really good sandwiches in that there. And didn't you guys get like a pork belly sandwich?
Yeah, we got there early.
If you've never had a pork belly sandwich, they're fattening, but they really liked them.
We got there early on a weekday, and I say early for lunch. It was around 11 o'clock, I guess. And I think there was maybe one other couple that was in the little sandwich place, and he had just got done smoking this pork belly, and oh, it was so good. It was so good.
Thank you, Donna. This is one of my favorite colors.
I think it's the best sandwich I ever ate, even though it's a lot of fat.
And that's why I said I had it, and then I was running out, and I said, oh, I need to get some more. And they said, well, they don't mix it up anymore, but they can give you the recipe, and then you can mix it at home. And I did. It really wasn't that hard to mix it. I'm just trying to make sure. I think I got it except for the top. I do miss my other heat gun. I had a bigger, nicer heat gun. This one's nice, this heating tool, craft tool, but I think it takes it a little longer to dry stuff. The color is Wedgwood, and it's Heirloom Traditions brand. Here, let me show you. So if you want to take a screenshot. Hi, Karen. Kenny was just talking about you.
I told her she better paint the edges or Karen will get after her.
But it wasn't hard to mix the colors up. They give you the little recipe, and it gives you what amount of this color, that color. I think that there was 3 colors that you mixed to get it.
I think Karen heard her name and joined.
But the other reason, like I was saying when Kenny was asking, is can you see how it gives you a little texture?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mind sometimes even if it gives you like little bubbles here and there from the brush, the sponge brush. I think it's kind of cool. All right, we are going to do this because it's got to be done. I can't even remember because I don't remember what color this was when we first got it. But I did take Bonding Boss and paint over it by Dixie Belle because it does help your paint stay on whatever you're painting. And like if you had like this wood and there was a stain there on it and you couldn't like lightly sand it out and it was still there, you can put the Bonding Boss over it and then that stain won't bleed through it. And I know it comes in, I think it comes in the white, the clear, and there's at least one other color. Yes, it is Wedgwood, Stephanie. It is all-in-one's Heirloom Tradition Paint Wedgwood. I don't know if, could you not see? I don't know if I'm holding it. See, I can't see. I can tell there's stuff in front of me, but I have to take my glasses off so I can see what's here in front of me.
Yes, I did, Karen.
Okay. So this should be dry. So we're going to set that off inside because we're going to paint our little creamer the same color. But then we're going to add some stuff to it.
What are you adding to the creamer?
A little decoration.
How much time do you have? 45 minutes?
7 till 7:45. If I'm incorrect, Stephanie will let me know. But I'm pretty sure it's till 7:45. And then Lace and Rustic Charm with Amanda follows me. I was watching, Stephanie, you were pulling out all the lace and the doilies and all that, and I thought, man, I need to go shopping at Stephanie's. Thanks, Lisa. You got a screenshot? Okay, good. Your ears were burning, Karen? You know, y'all, I didn't realize I got all the way over there except for this little spot, so I might as well just do it, right?
Yeah, I did tell her you better paint those edges or Karen's going to get on her.
For the most part, I do. On some of the wood projects I do, I like to have some of the natural wood showing. My favorite, if anybody ever goes back and looks at some of the older, when I first came on, I did several pieces on live edge, and I love the live edge. Those I do not paint. Oh, I still missed a spot. I thought I got it on the handle. I appreciate y'all hopping on and watching all of us today. So everybody who's on here and does lives, do you all get nervous when you're on an event? Like just before, leading up to it? I feel like I get a little bit nervous. Not so much anymore doing my own live. And I know I've probably told this story before, but when I was with another company, I wanted to do a live. So I went on and got to do the live, and I got kind of chastised. So I thought, okay, not going to do that again. And then when I joined all our team and everything, because we have a great team, I said, okay, I'm going to do a live and a practice live. My friend Tina. So I got on Facebook Messenger And on Facebook Messenger, we were doing, I said, now, is this look all right? Is this all set up okay? How does it look on your end? Yada, yada, yada. She said, it's fine. So I did that a couple times. And then the one day I said, okay, you're the only one that knows I'm going to go live. So I went live. She hopped on. We're probably about 5 or 10 minutes into it. And I see James hop on and go, well, looky, looky what we have here. And I went, oh, okay. Well, I hope the new puffer and the antibiotics helps, Karen. That's not fun.
Oh, yeah, Karen.
You liked when I did the live? I love Live Edge. And we have a couple places around here where I can get it fairly cheap.
And we have 3 or 4 pieces still left that she has not crafted.
Yeah, I haven't done anything on Live Edge for a little while here.
I mean, there's this one place that I think
now, I'm not
going
to do it all the way down in here,
really cheap,
but somewhat. Yeah, there's a couple places we can get Live Edge real cheap. I was like in shock when I saw the price. I was like, whoa, like can I take a truckload?
$3.50 a piece, and long pieces that are
nice pieces.
Yeah.
I thought they must have just had a lot and were willing to sell it really cheap. Yes, keep in everybody who needs prayers, in prayers, positive thoughts and energies. I know Karen needs them. I know Cindy and Scott need them.
Joan and Lisa.
Joan, Lisa. I know Cheryl Mountain's husband needs them. So anybody who needs them, including y'all in them. Okay, so that should be dried. Now, before we move on, I have these little, I couldn't find my rub-ons, but we found these little like clear stickers, and I thought these would be pretty cool to put on here, just to give it a little something, something, and found them at Hobbies.
You found them at Hobbies?
No, I didn't say I found them. I said they were found at Hobbies. Now this one didn't go on the way I wanted it to, so I'm going to try to see if I can get that. Now that one still didn't go where I wanted it to, but it's not wanting to come up. So this side's a oopsie.
I think the yellow one's a little
I could probably take it off and sand it down and reapply, but we're not going to do that now. Yes, there is. There's so many, Lisa. I wanted it more down here, and it's stuck to the upper part. Well.
They're sticking weird.
That's okay. It is what it is. Nothing. It gives it a little something, something. All right, let's see.
I like the yellow one with the yellow in it.
Which one? I was gonna do like this one. Which one did you
like? I like the yellow.
This one with the butterfly?
Yep.
Okay, Ken likes the little one with the butterfly. And I like butterflies, so it's all good. Should have started off with the little one. It went on perfectly. That's awesome, Karen. Break time. And it does come with 2 sheets.
So, Karen, you won't know what to do with your time.
So there is a project that I want to do, and I want Ken to be a part of. I'm not going to say what it is yet, but there's that. All right, what was I going to do? Okay, I feel like I'm forgetting something, but we're going to go with starting to put some of this together. So I have my little teapot, which I think he is adorable. We found at an estate sale some other teapots, and some are so little. I thought, oh, those are cool. I don't know what I'm going to use them for yet, but oh, I forgot something. Duh. Where did I put it?
What are you looking for?
My material right here behind me. So I found this material from a estate sale. So we're gonna, and I just took a little piece off because I'm gonna stuff some in here and kind of have it this way because I frayed one of the ends. I'm gonna stuff some in here and have it kind of lay over a little bit, but I don't want it to cover my print. And I know this is a little bit of red, but I thought a little bit of pop of color, why not? Put our little teapot in here, our little creamer, and put it right there for the moment. We may shift some of this around. These I'm not doing anything with because I thought they were cute just the way they were. And these also we found. Might move that up here. But I just love going and doing all that stuff. This was really cool. I really like this. I don't know if comments have froze or not. My comment person is not watching, but this is extra fancy English breakfast tea. John Wagner and Sons, Ivyland, PA.
Linda said she just bought a new tea set.
I thought that was really cute. And we might stick that right here for the moment. A gut health program last week, so now I can take my time prepping all my food for it. I also did salt dough. I've been practicing with salt dough, and I made some little bundt cakes, so I thought that would be cute to have in here. And we may be rearranging these because they're kind of, don't want to break. We do have some little cookies that I could add a little cookie or two kind of to hold this in here. We can put one down in here. Now I know I'm missing some stuff. Oh, I'm not done yet. I thought adding some green. I have some, I don't know all the names of all of it. I know I have some lavender in here. Y'all are better at the greenery than I am. But these remind me of carrot tops. And the white reminds me of baby's breath, but it's not. So you all may know what that is. I will be honest, I'm not good at that. But I thought adding some of this in here would be a nice touch.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. You need Karen. You speak, and you will get the answer. It will happen. It shall appear. But I thought I could take this. We'll scoot this over so y'all can see. And some of my material. Oh, this is the other material I found. And the only reason why I didn't put that in there is because I do have a little bow off on the side that we could use if we want to put a little bow somewhere. But I'm going to try to tie this. Sometimes fingers don't like the work, but we're going to give it a shot.
And it's according to how much you want in there. You could.
And right now, I'm just thankful that the storms that they're saying we're supposed to be getting, like real bad storms with hail and all that, I'm just glad it's holding off. Well,
I'm glad I cut grass yesterday.
I should have used your finger because it is not wanting to hold for me.
What do you want to use my finger for here?
Well, I'm gonna try and tie it.
You want me to hold it with my finger?
I'm gonna tie it in a knot, and it might hold it better. Thank you guys. I appreciate it so much. I do get nervous sometimes before events, but I thought I could either stick it in over on this side
right there,
or on this side. We put it in on this side, or we can put it in where the teapot is. What do y'all think? Behind the dishes or the teapot? And while we're thinking about that, what I was going to do is I could put this tea ball in just like this, or I could take a little Mod Podge and kind of rust it up a bit. Should we just leave it the way it is or rust it up? Gerald's call.
I'm not seeing any comments on where the flour should go, so I think the teapot is.
Well, let's put it here and we can move it if we need to, because I think just a little bit of green. Oh, I just popped that one out. Dagnammit.
Just pull it out.
No, I don't want it pulled out. I want it back in there. I don't know why I did that, but it happened there. So we have that. Do you like it over on this side, or do you think it would be better over here? I think it looks okay.
Linda said
behind the teapot. Yep. Okay. So we can add, I can add this in here, and it could be kind of like just like this, the little tea ball, or we could rust it up. I'm okay either way. And then I did take several. I have some of this where I coffee grunged it, and a couple strips that are not. So we could put a bow somewhere here maybe, or on this side, or no bow. What do y'all think? And then I do have some buttons that we could put in the middle.
It's bow or no bow?
Thanks, Devonna. Thanks, Stephanie. You have a heat warning. Well, stay inside and keep cool. So do we want to put a bow here, or no bow? That always sounds funny when I say no it, bow. No bow. I stick it here. Is anybody saying?
Well, Karen says behind the teapot.
Okay, that was for that was for the flowers. Just check, because sometimes comments freeze up on here. Yes to the bow. Okay, which side do we want? I'm thinking
over there will balance it better.
This side, because it'll balance it out better. And then we got a no bow. Okay, we need a tiebreaker. Bow or no bow? No rust on the tea ball. Yes to the bow. So I'm thinking to put it on this side to kind of balance it out.
Karen says no bow. We're 2-2 now.
Oh no, we need one more. One more tiebreaker. Yes to bow.
We're ending it there.
We're going to end it at yes to the bow.
Because you still got one more thing to put on also.
I do. Am I forgetting something? Oh, yes. Duh. I knew I had you around for something. He reminds me.
That was the most important thing.
It was. Now, I'm not going to...
That's way more important than the bow. You have to get an invitation.
Yes, my invitation. I forgot my invitation. How could I do that?
Judy says yes to the bow.
Okay, we have a couple choices for a button. I was looking desperately for like a little teapot or something to put on here, but I could not find one. So I have a brown. I have a tan with some like red flowers on it. I'm going to let y'all see, and y'all pick. Can y'all see those? There's the brown. This is like the tan with the red flowers. This is the like purple, and then this is just like a rustic, more rustic kind of look.
Kind of hard to see. For those who've been around more than a minute, they know my stance on bowls.
There's that one.
I rarely will put a bowl on anything.
I don't know if y'all can see that or not. While you're looking, I'm going to look too. Now, the one with the white doesn't look horrible. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Somebody said the tan with the, I think the purple might go with that, but I don't think it'll go with this. So, yeah. And then we got the solid brown. I think it'll get lost in there. So I'm kind of going with either the first one or this one because it's tan and it has like little red butterflies on it.
I like the tan.
Okay, that's what Lisa said too. So we'll do the tan.
You want me to use the glue gun?
I don't mind if you use the glue gun. I just know that a lot of times
I'll burn myself.
There was
at least twice.
Yeah, one time he was crafting 6 times in one crafting session. He burned himself. Sandy from keeping it crafty with Sandy was like, okay, Ken, how many?
Tabs.
So there's the button. We can't forget our invitation. Our invitation to our tea party. Little crooked, but hey, it's homemade. So we could stick that. Kind of like in here. Can y'all see that?
And you have about 5 minutes.
Can y'all see that? I hope. We found this too. Isn't that cool? And Ken doesn't know this yet, but I like going to the Goodwill, but I noticed that the Goodwill has gotten a little more pricey. Do we need to distress? Do you think I need to put any distress around here? I know we got a few minutes yet. What's your all's thoughts on putting a little distress in there? Yay or nay? I could even distress the invitation a little bit.
That's what I was thinking.
But going to some of the Goodwills, they have, a lot of times people get rid of their old antique stuff. Hi, Gail. And that's where I found some pieces that I showed not too long ago because they had them there. And I was like, oh, man, can't pass that up. I'm going to put a little bit here just to kind of.
It's an old tea party.
Well, I could have grunged it all, and then I thought, no. Now, don't forget, just go in. If you haven't joined the Wild Honey group, go join it, and you can still continue to watch all the replays that you haven't seen. If you haven't seen everybody today, you can go back and watch them.
And Amanda follows Michelle.
You also can go on and follow everybody that if you're not already following them, which helps all of our pages. And next up is Lace and Rustic Charm with Amanda. Yes, go ahead and distress it around here a little bit. Okay. I'm going to try to do this so y'all can see what I'm doing, but might not go the way I want it to, but we're going to try. Because, you don't try.
How many more are on tonight, Michelle?
I think there's just one more after me, and then I think that's it for the evening. But everybody has done awesome jobs. Great vignettes. I loved all the ideas. And there are so many ideas for a vignette. I've never done it this way before, but I don't think it's going too bad. Maybe put a little here and there, just to kind of. Okay, what do y'all think? Think it's good, or do you think we need some more? Thanks, Peggy. Thank you, Stephanie and Lois and Sandy for having me. I appreciate you asking. I love doing them. I get a little nervous, but I like doing them. I like doing the events. They're fun. Plus, plus sometimes you meet new people even in the event that you may not have
Thanks, Sandy.
known. So I appreciate it, but I have a couple minutes left. But if y'all want to, you can go ahead because I am done. This is my vignette. I hope y'all like it. I thought it was cute and fun, and I appreciate each and every one of you hopping on.
You should have had a jar of vinegar.
Well, what I wanted is I found them before, but I never purchased them, and I should have. The old little honey jars. I thought that would have been cute to be on here, and then I thought about trying to make one and didn't. I appreciate it, Stephanie. Thank you all. I appreciate you all. Go hop on, refresh the page for Wild Honey so you can watch Amanda with Lace and Rustic Charm. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I got hearts back, y'all. So hearts to y'all, and I will see y'all on Monday. Yes, got them back.
How'd you get them back?
It's posted on my share group with the info. It's from Becky's Creation. So if anybody has an iPhone or an iPad and you don't have your hearts and all that back.
What about thumbs up?
Yeah, well, thumbs up just is thumbs up. But go on to my share page and it'll tell you how to do it. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Now I gotta put my glasses on so you can sign me out.
Behind the scenes now, I'm gonna cut us off.
All the way to the finish.
I got you.